Hey there, this is Jason.Irwin from Engel and Völkers, and today I'm going to talk to you about some of the real estate trends to watch out for in 2022. Hey guys, welcome back. We're obviously well into the beginning of 2022, and so I thought this would be a great time to talk about some of the real estate trends that I believe we will see happen this year. So let's get going. The first one I want to talk about is, are the iBuyers. Many of you are familiar with them, and what's happening is many of the iBuyers are evolving. For example, some are going away, like Zillow. They're no longer in the market, but others are not just purchasing homes now. Some of them are evolving and becoming mortgage lenders. And that is something to really watch out for, because that will get really tricky. And I could see them taking advantage of sellers if sellers aren't careful when dealing with them. Secondly, what I want to talk to, and I think this is actually a real possibility, are interest rates. I believe interest rates will rise this year for a number of reasons. Of course, to go back when coronavirus first hit, the rates almost immediately went down to about 3.6, 3.7%. Once the Federal Reserve lowered the federal funds rate to between 0 and 0.25%, rates dropped again almost immediately to below 3%. And that's where we've been hovering for the last couple of years. Most experts are saying, and most articles that I trust that I read, are saying that rates will rise this year. And with the Federal Chairman Powell just stating that the Fed will look to raise the federal funds rate 3 times in 2022 alone, while phasing out its bond buying program, all the signs are there for rates to rise. Saying that, now if Omicron or another variant of coronavirus pops up, God forbid, and it requires more federal intervention, God forbid, we can expect rates to stay where they are. But without that, I expect rates to rise up to around 3.4, 3.5% for a 30-year fixed loan. So we're not going up too high, but I do expect it to go up a substantial amount, in my opinion. Not sure when that might happen. I'm not sure if it's going to happen in the first half of the year or the second half, but I do expect that to happen. Lastly, I want to talk about the millennial and Gen Z buyers. And what's happening with them is they're finding that buying is becoming more and more unaffordable, and if rates do rise, which I do expect, the millennials and the Gen Z buyers are going to find it increasingly unaffordable to purchase their first homes. And right now, millennials account for the majority of the home buyers at the current moment. Now, they don't directly affect our market here in Scottsdale and Paradise Valley, but it is a domino effect. The first-time home buyers and everyone's looking to upgrade. So it might eventually trickle up to us, but I don't expect that to directly affect us in our market. A couple other factors that, if things don't go the right way, could really affect 2022 is, like, for example, home appreciation. National average over the past 2 years has been over 18%. And in our market, it's been well over that, over 19, sometimes over 20% over the past few years. That's just not sustainable. And with home prices and incomes being tied so close together, I'm looking at the stats right here. Something has to change. Either people have to make more money, the rates have to stay low, or home prices have to come down. So unfortunately, I don't think all 3 of those are going to happen. And so that could be a perfect storm. And I'm not quite sure where that would lead us, but that's something definitely to watch out for. And lastly, I have been talking to a lot of the custom home builders and national home builders, to get their take on what they're expecting for this year. And what I've been hearing, especially from the national home builders, is they're focusing a lot of their developments on their higher end developments, on their higher end homes. After all, if they're able to build, let's say, $1 million home and make the same profit as they would if they built 3 or 4 $250,000 homes, of course, which are they going to do? They're going to build $1 million home every time. So those are just a few things to look out for, some trends I think that we will see happen in 2022. If you guys have any questions regarding those topics I just talked about, or if you want more information on those topics, reach out to me or my team. We're always available. I'm really excited about the next video topic because we're going to be talking about some of the 2022 luxury design trends for homes. I think you guys will really enjoy that video as well. Other than that, if there's anything you need, reach out to me. I'm available anytime. Otherwise, I'll talk to you soon.